So just approaching the second minute. Just a reminder, if you are watching as well as listening to us, make sure you're watching through your local broadcaster. So 2 minutes in, corner in for Czechia, headed away from Adams. And now South Africa can try and counter-attack it. But it's a good challenge from the Czech midfield. It breaks here now to Mokoena. Out towards the left-hand side. Also when Apollo just slows it down. Now here's Mbakazi to square it to Imeokon. Now a chance for South Africa to enjoy some possession. Tapelo Maseko. Out and batter in space. Rolls it through a centre circle. Mbakazi. Here is Apollos. 35 yards from goal. Goes backwards. Now it's a chance for South Africa just enjoys possession. Mokoena all the way back to his goalkeeper. Here is Muda. Moves it inside. First time from Mokoena. Can't find a teammate in the forward line. Now Czechia through Sadilek. Drills it long. Flick now into the path of Schick. Schick's run hold up. Just get a touch into midfield. Tidy feet here from Darida. Then Darida, was he caught late there? The referee points to his right, insinuating a free kick to Czechia. Vladimir Darida certainly caught by Teboa Mokoena. Mokoena just getting a warning from the referee Tori Pento. She won't get a card out though in the early stages for a challenge. That wasn't Oli Militia. She actually got a little touch of the ball. Mokoena, just a slight follow through. The correct decision from the referee to give a free kick, but it's certainly one that wasn't worthy of a card. So free kick to Czechia, inside left. Around about 27, 28 yards from goal. So he'll be taking it from Michael Sadilek. See if Sadilek can cause some issues. So it's drilled in left-footed from Sadilek. Now Sofal puts into the box and it's cleared up into the air. And out for a corner kick on the stretch by the South African midfielder, Jane Adams. The Czechia in the opening 4 minutes certainly started the brighter. Sofal edge the box. Hit it low on the volley. Adams was there to skew the ball up into the air. It's a corner kick on the right-hand side. Sofal whips it in. It's punched away from Ronwen Williams. And now Czechia go for a shot on the volley in the box, but it is well wide of the target in the end. It was a slight connection there. I think it was Sadilek who made it. He didn't catch it the way he wanted to at all. So goal kick for Williams State again. Goes short to Mbakazi. Mbakazi now looks towards Apollos, just runs under his left boot there. Apollos does put the thumbs up for the idea from Mbakazi. So throw from Czechia. Sofal down the line. And now Hlozek. Hlozek gets the ball in, can't find Schick. And now Czechia though have it in the box. Low shot and it's drilled in for the opening goal. And they deserve it. Michael Sadilek tucks it home unmarked in the box. With a low ball from the right-hand side from Hlozek, couldn't find Schick. But then a pass on the edge of the area was fed to Michael Sadilek. With the simple job unmarked in a penalty area, tucking it underneath Robin Williams. And this tournament goes from bad to worse for South Africa. But take nothing away from the finish from Sadilek for Czechia. They needed that after the end of the game they had against South Africa. And the Czechia bench embraces Sadilek. So Sofal threw it down the right. Hlozek couldn't find Schick, but again, Sadilek made great movement. It was just fed to him just behind the box. Again, such a calm pass into the feet. I think it was Lucas Cherv who set it up for his midfield compatriot. But just the start that Czechia wanted. They lead South Africa by goal to nil the opening 6 minutes through Michael Sadilek. It is Williams on the ball. Adams asking for it. It's the South Africa goalkeeper in the D at the moment. So Williams just hesitates, then squares it across the back to Mbakazi. Mbakazi over halfway. And it's come off the hip there of Holesh. Quick throw from South Africa. Now they're in possession with Mokoena on halfway. Mokoena's pass is cut out from Olozep, but does fall onset of Ime Okon. Now moved out. Picks out Maseko. Maseko to Adams. Adams plays it through the centre circle. So South Africa on halfway, and Bakazi now works it out to the left-hand side. Then Sofal intercepts the pass from Mbata. Cleared away from Czechia, only as far as Adams. Square pass, and now held up here from Maseko. Maseko to Mudau. Yeah, Mudau under real pressure. Just managed to move it to Adams, now out wide to Maseko. Maseko just gets the ball nicked off him from Soika. And then a foul given against South Africa. It was just a nudge on Soika. A pretty easy decision for the referee to order free. By the way, it's actually Soika who put the ball through for Sedilek. And the Czechia left wing back. It was a composed pass for Sedilek. Again, it did take a nick off Williams, the Sedilek shot, but again, the South Africa backline all over the place. So Czechia now in defence with Blanek. It's a work from Holesh to Krejci. Holesh first time. Quits from Darida. Holesh now looks forwards. Nice quick play from Czechia. Now ball sent down the right hand side to Sofal. Sofal's crossing. Flicked away from Mudau. Here's Soika. The flag is up though against Czechia, but and some lovely one-touch pass from Czechia. And Holozek put the ball down the right-hand side for Sofal. Sofal was off. Correct decision for the lineswoman. Again, Czechia in command here, looking to double their advantage. Only 9 minutes played. So South Africa have a free kick to take after offside. So they'll be taking it by the feet of Mbata. That's over halfway, heavy touch in the end for Polis. And Sofal clears for a South Africa throw. Just behind halfway for Modiba to take. Now Mbekazeli, Mbakazi back to Williams. Mbakazi again. Modiba asking, Mbakazi moves away from Schick, goes for the diagonal, looking for Maseko, and it's flicked backwards for a South Africa throw by Soika. Quick South Africa throw. Now they're just behind halfway with Okon. It is Talente Mbata. Sees it from Adams. Mbata now. Nice calm pass out to the right hand side. Now Mudau. Mudau rolls it to Maseko, edge of the box. Can he get a ball in? Maseko 2 men around him. Maseko's pass cut up from Darida. And Mudau used that behind him for Okon. South Africa moving it across the middle of the Czechia half. And now a pass from Modiba, really tame one though. Sofal intercepts. And now Darida can move forward, takes heavy touch. Darida, tackle comes in from Talente Mbata. That'll do for Czechia. Throw on the right hand side. Out on the halfway line, Czechia 1, South Africa 0. Just over 10 minutes gone here in Atlanta. So, Vladimir Sofal receiving a quick instruction for releasing this throw. It's a flick on there from Holozek, but control from Mudau. Now Mbata. Mudau again. Seko asking for it, but Mudau goes to the simple pass behind him for Okon, who's in the D. Left side of the area with Roman Williams. South Africa goalkeeper brings out of his box. Adams asking for it short. Williams now looking like he's going to launch it long. Williams out towards the right hand side. Just find Maseko. Against Krejci, now Maseko. Can the ball come from Mbata? Mbata's cross blocked. He's appeal of handball. Nothing given as Krejci blocked it. Nice cross turn for Krejci. And Darida just dinks it onto the chest of Soika. Soika down left, intercepted from Mudau. Now Mokoena. Maybe a chance for Adams to get shots off. Adams just take the shots. And it deflects and hits the side netting. Corner kick. That's why it was Apollos. So Apollos took on the shot there. He was set up from Adams. It took a deflection off of Holesh. Looped over the goalkeeper onto the, looked like hit the roof of the net. So corner kick on the right for South Africa. So they're looking to respond from that early setback through Sadilek. There's a short corner played in field. And now South Africa here with Mokoena. Teboho Mokoena goes backwards. South Africa almost 40 yards and goal. Shot comes off and miles over the bar. It was taken on from Aubrey Modiba. And South Africa trying to be clever. Work the short corner. Modiba frees a bird in the middle, but it was Fritzberg because he's nearly 40 yards and goal. And it was a wild strike well over. So Holesh to Cherv. Is Krejci just walking it in the area at the moment and brings out the box. 13 minutes played here in Atlanta. Czechia 1, South Africa 0. It's a lovely pass in the feet of Schick. Now Schick squares it. And there is Darida. Out to Soika. Soika cuts in. Soika. Cross block for Mudau. It's looping up edge of the box. Take on the chest of Darida. Darida hits it off of Mokoena. And batter forwards. Header from Holesh through the middle. And out Czechia, edge of the box. And Schick couldn't quite receive that there from Holozek. Challenge came in from Teboho Mokoena. It was picked up from Holozek. So he did really well there, Mokoena, to get a challenge in. Now it's Williams. Pulled it towards the centre circle. Reynolds couldn't hold it up. And now Krejci. Good touch there from Holozek. Now Cherv has it. Back in the centre circle to Molesh. Now Molesh, diagonal ball. And he picks out the chest there of Darida. Darida on the ball again. Krejci. Now Czechia, inside left. Cross in from Krejci, headed away. And now Staff grab the ball in the box still. And now Ime Ocon looks towards the forward line. There was a push on Maseko by Ladislav Krejci. So a free kick awarded to South Africa in the end. And here is Aubrey Modiba. Just gone halfway as Apollos. Took that shot on a few minutes ago. Deflect onto the roof of the net. And now Mudau. Maseko making movement close to him. It's rolled in field. It is Mokoena. Mokoena. It rolled through the centre circle. Mbakasi. Now South Africa over halfway. So left back here now. It's given to Adams by Modiba. And he's been harassed really well by Vladimir Darida. Goes into South African defence. Now Williams drops in between the two centre-backs. Quarter hour gone here in Atlanta. Czechia 1, South Africa 0. Goal scored by Sadilek. Direct ball from Williams, chest away from Krejci. And Mudau lets that roll out for a South Africa throw. Nice turn there from Ime Ocon. Now Mokoena. Oh, lovely from Mokoena towards left-hand side, taking on the chest of Modiba. And Modiba looks in the forward line. Adams out, whipped out towards the right. Mudau in line the box. Mudau's ball in, and in the end it took a deflection off of Reynolds in the centre. He just couldn't adjust his body in time. So goal kick for Czechia, that was better from South Africa. Works the right side, Mudau, wonderful right boot. And yeah, just Reynolds ran onto it. Bounced off his left knee at the near post in the end. So goal kick for Czechia. Just taken from Mate Kovar. Krejci. And Reynolds moving in between the Czechia centre-backs. Now Kovar on the ball again. So Czechia clip it through Hlanak. Chester from Holozek. So far runs into trouble, but now Czechia have it on halfway with Darida. Over halfway from Holesh, and that was a definite foul there. There was a clip on the ankle of Patrick Schick. It was Mbakazi with the challenge. No, it was Mokwena with the challenge on Schick. It's definitely made no contact. The ball caught the left leg of the Czechia forward. 17 minutes on the clock. Czechia 1, South Africa 0. Michael Sedilek with the goal. And speaking of Sedilek, he will take the free kick. So Sedilek, this one slightly over 40 yards from the target on the right. Sedilek pings it into the box, and Hlozek chests it, and they'll cut back. First time crossing, no one could get to it. It was Darida with that first time cross, left-footed. Inside left edge of the box, but no takes at the back. South Africa, quick ball forwards, but that's good reading the game from Mate Kovar. Sweeper keeper job, just guided up the short pass coming out of his goal to Holesh. Now Schick holds it up just behind halfway. Darida, ball down the inside right, too heavy though for Sedilek. And then Mbakazi just goes back to his goalkeeper. Mokwena asking for it short. I think it will be a long ball there from Roman Williams. Now has it in the D. Williams trying to look for Maseko. Maseko wins a flick on, but no running behind him. So acres of space in the end for Darida to get onto the ball. Darida back to his goalkeeper, Mate Kovar. Czechia pass out the area. Holesh making it. So Czech turns back. And it is Czechia on the ball with Hranak. Now time for Krejci to play that left-footed pass. So Sojka, Alexander Sojka, squares it. It's a nice turn there by Cherv. Now Czechia in the centre circle. It is Cherv joining again, linking up with Hranak. Arsene Krejci intercepted though from Maseko, and then there was a clip there just behind halfway. Tapela Maseko just tried to take it past this man, did do that, but Krejci got a piece of the Bafana Bafana forward. And yeah, it was a definite trip there from Ladislav Krejci. And slack in possession there, the Czechia left-sided centre-back of the back three. So South Africa take the free kick backwards actually to Williams. Williams pings it. It's a run here from Reyners down the left channel. Reyners now, who just draws Hranak out. It's a back for Apollos. First time from Adams. Now Aubrey Madiba now inside to Apollos. 25 yards and goal. Clips it towards the right. It's come off the head of Sedilek. Held up here from Mudau facing his own half. Now Khaliso Mudau goes back in his own half to link up with Ocon. Mokwena in the centre circle. Deepest line midfield at the moment. 20 minutes gone in Atlanta. Czechia 1, South Africa 0. Michael Sedilek with the goal. Williams just outside his box. Williams and taking it further forwards. Goes short to Mokwena. Williams again. Williams now links up here with Adams. Just a reminder, if you are watching as well as listening to us, make sure you're watching through your local broadcasters. The ball towards the South African forward line. Cleared away though for Hranak. And then Sojka looks towards Schick. Schick heads it down. And there was a push there on the back of the Czechia striker. So free kick to the men in red. It's going well for them in the opening 21 minutes here in Atlanta. There was a two-handed push from Ime Ocon. And in fact, free kick's been given to South Africans' way, so I think there was an offside given against Czechia. So that's why it's a free kick to South Africa. Now drill out towards left-hand side. Lovely touch from Madiba. Madiba puts the ball in. It's a good head away there from Holesh. And Apollos just sees out. Ball for a throw. Good ball there. Apollos against Sofal. Apollos will lead the throw for Madiba to take. Apollos inside left. Rolls it backwards in midfield Mokoena finds Mudau inside right. Slightly over 35 yards from the target. That's it back to the centre circle. Emil coming with the diagonal. Headed down the left and kept in play from Madiba. And now Holesh backwards to Mate Kovar. Kovar goes long towards halfway, controlled there from Mokoena. Goes square to Madiba. Mokoena on halfway. And play for the centre circle to Mudau. Now maybe a chance Maseko Sek on his man. Good standing tackle there. Left foot from Krejci. I think that took a deflection off Maseko as well. So 22.5 minutes gone. And that signals the hydration break here in Atlanta. So far, so good for Czechia. I mean, South Africa have had some moments where they're putting some decent crosses, but again, the Czechia back three certainly coping well at the moment with any of the deliveries that South Africa put in. Certainly, it's been frustrating start to the tournament for South Africa. 2 men sent off, the 2-0 defeat to Mexico, and look at for opening 23 minutes here. Yeah, not really tested Kovar, and being a goal down as well, but the goal came by Stidlek. Certainly a adventurous player. At 16, he made a bold move, and instead of following his older brother Lucas through the academy system in his home country, again he left for the Netherlands, joining PSV Eindhoven, and maybe the time apart did a time apart doing good, and certainly Stidlek remembers kids together every day, and sometimes, like all little boys, they just got on each other's nerves and fought and the like, and it's a really, really proud moment, I'm sure, for Michael Stidlek's brother to see him scoring at a World Cup. They couldn't be close these days, two brothers. So a really nice story that. Certainly a key figure in the Czech midfield. Again, he moved to Twente in 2022 for 3 years before returning home to Slavia in 2025. But his international career hasn't been without its ups and downs, though. Again, he's made his debut in 2021, but again, had to pull out of the European major international tournament 2024 after injuring his leg, actually, when he fell off his tricycle at the training camp. So it's been an up and down journey for Michael Stidlek, but a moment that he will never forget. South Africa, certainly in the early stages, really struggled still with the physicality of Klozek and Schick. Got to try and get a grip of that. And South Africa just G themselves at the moment. Still the hydration break is going on here in Atlanta. Czechia can please with their work so far. And, certainly Mate Kovar in goal. Last stuff, Krejci in defence. I think they are massive pluses for this Czechia side, that's for sure. And Krejci certainly looks like that ball progressor in the back line. And Mate Kovar, real solid pair of hands between the sticks at Polis, Reyners and Seko. Really combined as that front three at the moment, try and cause Czechia issues. So the hydration break now concluded, and we are ready to get back underway here in Atlanta. And can we see a response from South Africa in the second part of the first half? So it's a throw for Czechia to take. And another stuff, Krejci will be the man to take it. So Krejci takes the throw, looking for Holozek. The one there for Emil Ocon. Get onto loose ball is Apolis. Now leaves it for Mokoena, back to Madiba. Now Roman Williams. Williams and struggled playing out the back in the opening game of the competition against the co-host Mexico. Williams in the D. Williams now and goes long towards Reyners. Header one there from Holesh, only as far as Apolis. Now Madiba. South Africa 35 yards and goal, rolled now towards the box from Apolis, held up here from Reyners. Now turns, plays that pass in the middle, but cleared away by Czechia. And now Schick trying to get forwards, but it's good covering the ball there from Mbakazi. See it out for a throw. Mbakazi takes the quick throw. Now Adams to Mokoena. Moved out. And moved out. Again, back to Mokoena in the centre circle with Adams. And time on the ball at the back for South Africa. 27 minutes played. Czechia 1, South Africa 0. Williams well outside his box. And square to Ocon. Now Mokoena on the ball. Emil Ocon again. Looks to play it through the centre circle now. Instead just takes it upon himself to go inside it and just keep hold of the ball. Then Mokoena. Ocon, Czechia won't mind this possession for South Africa, all in the centre circle. To Talente and Bata. Emil Ocon again, getting a lot of touch of the ball there. Ocon drills it towards the box. So foul volleys away. And flicked further on into the feet of Schick in the middle of the Czechia half. Back now to Sofal, under pressure from Apollos. Apollos blocked Sofal's ball down line, but I think Sofal always knew that was going to happen. So he's got the throw he wanted. Sofal. 28 minutes played here in Atlanta. Czechia 1, South Africa 0. Sofal's throw. Head into the air. And from Madiba. Clear from Madiba once more. And now it's a late challenge there from Hlozek, and a real painful one for Mokoena. So there was a 50-50 between the pair, and Hlozek just beaten to it by Mokoena. Actually got his toe in onto the ball, Hlozek, but Hlozek's stretch just connected with the left foot of Mokoena, so it was a painful one, but I wouldn't say it was malicious at all from Adam Hlozek. So South Africa did get the free kick out of that. As Mokoena rolls it to Emil Ocon. Adams just beyond halfway, back to Ocon. And Williams midway in the Bafana Bafana half. Then goes square to Mbakazi and looks to halfway. Trap from Madiba. Inside, held up here from Reyners. Good tackle one. Actually, the referee is given a free kick. Thought Granak did okay in that situation. Thought the centre-back won the ball, but the referee thought differently. And this free kick for South Africa, certainly not in a dangerous position. Just the front halfway. The back was now to Emil Ocon. Ocon, his forward pass, can't pick out Maseko. Now ball from Soika to Evie. Down left-hand side for Hlozek. Throw from South Africa midway inside the half. Taken here from Emil Ocon. Williams to Ocon again. Half hour gone in Atlanta. Czechia leading by goal to 0. Watching this game as well as listening to us. Make sure you are watching it through your local broadcaster. Robin Williams. Direct ball towards the forward line. Reynolds beating the air from Branak. That's a heavy pass backwards there from Madiba, and now Czechia have it in the attacking third. Schick on the swivel. Now it's squared into the feet of Sadilek. Now Czechia just slowing it down. Krejci to Soika. Soika just behind the attacking third. It's Krejci again. Moved in the centre circle to Branak. Branak out towards the right-hand side to Socek, then Socek to Holesh on halfway. Now is Kovar midway in the Czechia half. Czechia's walking it towards halfway with Krejci. Ladislav Krejci, left-footed. Now Krejci on the ball again, linking up well with Sadilek. Time to send circle for Cherb. Now check it down the right-hand side. Holesh looking for the number 8, but in the end couldn't find number 8, Vladimir Darida. Mbakazi too much strength there. Mbakazi's short pass in the South Africa half finds Apollos. Apollos clipped on his ankle. Right, Sofal. Free kick to South Africa. So it's taken from Williams. Ocon passed out the box. Moved out. Maseko controls it. Nice turn for Maseko. Just drew Krejci in. Maseko now body shape diagonally in the centre circle. Rolls it towards Madiba. Inside left, 25 yards and goal. Cross comes in. head up into the air. Now it's Sofal heads away. And it's hooked into the feet of Cherv. Cherv just clears it at the halfway line for Czechia. Time at the back for South Africa. On the ball with Mbakazi. It's short from Williams. Mokoena. Ocon. Controls right footed. Ocon under real pressure from Hlozek. Let's go back to Williams. South Africa have time on the ball again. Williams brings it into the D. Well, South Africa and doing pretty well in possession. 56% of it at the moment. Doing much with it. So backwards, ball goes from Soika. Now Krejci to Kovar. Kovar delicately clips it towards the centre circle. Chest it backwards from Schick, and there was a late challenge there from Batter, I think that was, but play on, says the referee. Sofal's over halfway. Sofal, full over hit though. Goes out of play. Now the referee will show a yellow card. So Mokoena, Tabo Mokoena made the challenge. The South African midfield just catching Lucas Cherv. And he will miss the next match against South Korea. Will Mokoena on the stretch. Just completely took out Lucas Cherv. Nowhere near getting the ball, and right decision by the referee to give a free kick to Czechia and a yellow card. Czechia want to stay on top. That free kick taken, and then it's a foul from Czechia this time. Lucas Cherv just contesting with Aubrey Madiba. Free kick was played out to Cherv. Just to pull on the shirt. Now South Africa take the free kick backwards to Williams. It is Mokoena. A simple pass to Williams. And a polish dropping deep. And a polish now used. Pressing towards him is Holesh. Now it's given away from South Africa. A chance maybe for a shot being taken. It's a pass from Hlozek. Just overhit, and there was a towards the centre back. Holesh inside the penalty area. Holesh had the license to press up from defence. It was good pressing. Czechia won it, but Hlozek couldn't get the pass right. So Holesh was the furthest man forward for Czechia. So goal kick taken short from South Africa. And now Williams. And strokes it to Mbakazi. Towards the halfway line. Just bounce off of Reyners. Sofal turns. Ball down the right. Good strength there in the end for Mokoena against Sadilek. Now is Williams. 10 minutes of this half to go. Czechia 1, South Africa 0. South Africa in their own box with Adams. Prods it back for Williams. Williams goes long, looking towards the centre circle. Free header away for Sadilek. Now header from Batter. Lifted from Mokoena to Madiba. Madiba feints to drill it down the left instead. Checks onto his right foot. And goes in the back line to Mbakazi. Ocon. Mudau. Mudau clips it towards the attack midfield zone where Adams is, headed away from Czechia. Adams has it again under pressure there from Hranak, and looks like the decision's been given against South Africa. Offside against Bafana Bafana. Czechia leading by goal to 0. Love that second before the half-time whistle. In South Africa, more the ball, but it's not really threatening. Czechia very comfortable at the moment. Yeah, Reyners was offside when he tried to get onto the long ball. Now Czechia, they go long out towards the left-hand side where Adam Hlozek holds it up, trying to twist and turn away from Ime Ocon. Ocon though gets himself in between man and the ball. Now it's left for Mudau. Mudau to Maseko. Maseko almost didn't take the ball with him, but Maseko does get over halfway. Maseko, brilliant drive and run. And now rolls it to Reyners. Reyners to Mudau in the box. Mudau goes to the cutback. Flicked away though from Cherv. And it will trickle out for a corner kick on the right to South Africa. Probably the best football South Africa played this half. Some really good stuff there. It was played to Reyners. And moved down right side of the box. Went for the chip back and headed away for a corner kick. Again, Kaliso Mubau couldn't have done any more really. In terms of trying to clip it back. So Polis with the short corner to Mokawena. Apollos again, wide right. Apollos cross in, it was attempted, bicycle kick, but completely missed by the South African forward. Headed away from Sofal, now Czechia can counter. Adam Hlozek needs support. Hlozek tackles when he got over halfway. That's Mokawena to Adams. Adams has it again from Mudau. Now Mokawena on the halfway line. Mokawena, who touches with his right foot. South Africa, 35 yards from goal. In possession with Adams. Square now for Mudau. They're coming forward slowly, South Africa. Mudau goes the outswing ball, but it's blocked in the end by Soika. It is South Africa just the front halfway with Ocon. Ocon now back to his goalkeeper. South Africa just over halfway in their territory. It's Mbakazi to Williams. Ime Ocon drags onto his right foot. Uses Williams. And dropping towards Williams. Here's Mbata. Williams instead goes across the back to Mbakazi. Mbakazi being trapped from Schick. Williams again in the D. 38 minutes played. Czechia 1, South Africa 0 in Group A. Williams has a slap pass from Williams, but in the end it's been cleared away for throw. And it was Mbakazi just got to it. Just drove it along his own penalty area. Luckily that Hlozek wasn't quite alive enough to try and intercept it. There's a Czechia throw on the left-hand side. So it will be Soika to take it. And South Africa need to try and have some real threat about them. And they're pretty easy to deal with despite having a larger amount of possession. Actually, it will be Vladimir Sofal with a throw. He has got that in his locker. So Sofal, long throw comes in, headed away from Ocon. It's only as far as Soika. Back out to Sofal. Soika again, the two wing backs just passing it amongst each other. Soika turns now towards the centre. Good pressing from Reyners. Now Czechia with Matej Kovar. Kovar can get his side back up the pitch. Kovar looking for Hlozek. Controls from Mbakazi and shrugged off the ball from Schick. Now Chirk. Schick lets it run across him. Was he caught there? He was indeed. And Bata, well, he screamed at the referee saying he got a touch on the ball. And the referee reaches for a pocket and shows a yellow card to Bata. So he joined his midfield compatriot to Bowen Mokawena in the referee's note, but it was smart play from Patrick Schick. He knew the contact was coming in from Bata. There was a definite foul, zero doubt about it. So free kick for Czechia with 5 minutes left of the first half, but yeah, Schick and Hlozek both been a real nuisance up top for Czechia. So Mbata just been told from the referee just to make sure that he stands in the right position, the three-man, with that four-man wall. So free kick for Czechia, 24-25 yards away from the target, dead central position. As I mentioned, a four-man South Africa wall. So can Czechia get their second? Not too long for the break. So free kick is towards goal, but well off target. Over the bar, it was certainly a wild attempt there. And yeah, not a free kick. That Hlozek will want to remember it was right into the crowd where most South Africa fans are. Hlozek just couldn't dip that one up and over properly. Williams takes a short goal kick to Mbata. Czechia trying to press sides, back to Williams. Williams whips it forwards. Good header one there by Krejci. Now South Africa with Mbata. Mbata squares it right-footed. Time for Adams in the centre circle. Pass goes over halfway. South Africa inside left. So it's Madiba. First time for Apollos. Reyners to Apollos again. South Africa in the attacking third. Now whipped towards the back post, and header was met there from Maseko, but headed out for a corner kick by Krejci. Actually, the flag's up against South Africa for offside. Again, there has been some good football from South Africa. They just don't have that proper final ball. Have they been caught offside a couple of times? That's been some promising football played though from Bafana Bafana. Czechia playing it across the back. Good work there from Holesh, wrong foot Apollos. Held up here and halfway from Schick. Now has it taken off him, Luke's up in the air. South Africa at left back with Madiba. Now Mokoena sandwiching between red shirts, but gets a pass off. And now him and Bata combine. Mokoena has it in the centre circle from Mudau. Here's Madiba. South Africa in the middle. Reyners holds up. First time from Mbata. Again, Reyners with his back towards goal. 25 yards from the target. Now goes to Mudau's inside right. Now South Africa level with the penalty area. Good feet in from Maseko. Maseko goes the cross. It's blocked from Krejci. Corner kick. Nice little burst of pace there from Tapela Maseko on the far side. There's a cross crash off the left hip of Ladislav Krejci. So corner on the right hand side for South Africa. It's played short to Reyners. Reyners has to take off him from Sofal. And now Czechia holding up on the left hand side. And that's really good work there by Darida to win the throw. No, it's a throw actually in Bafana Bafana's favour, which Madiba takes. And now it is South Africa on the halfway line with Ime Okon. Mokoena. Now South Africa on the ball here with Mbakazi. Again, Williams in the middle of the Bafana Bafana half. Mudau on halfway, poor touch from Mudau. And now Schick has it. Schick holds up. Mudau trying to get off him. Mudau makes the challenge. Trickles out for a throw in South Africa's favour. It's thrown into the feet of Reyners hold up. First time pass from Mokoena over halfway to the inside left. Madiba. Madiba now to Adams. Adams on the stretch, pokes it back. Shot towards goal, powerful one, but over the bar. Taken on from Teboho Mokoena. Just over 30 yards from goal. Mokoena struck it sweetly with the right boot. But just couldn't keep it down. A lot of power and swerve on that effort though from the South Africa number 4 into the Czechia support. In the end, instead of trying to test Mate Kovar. So Kovar's goal kick, head away from Okon. Coming towards it is Hlanak. And now back with Krejci. It is Cherv. Krejci again. So 45 minutes been played. Just see how much stoppage time we have in this first half. Snappy challenge made on the far side by South Africa. Came from Bata. As you can see, a throw. 4 minutes of first half stoppage time. It's South Africa strike back, so throw down the left hand side. It's helped on from Soika to take deflection. So another throw for Czechia. This time the attacking third for Soika to take. And the ball on the pitch, so Hlozek just kicks it out. Or it goes short. Now Soika receives it back from Darida. Soika outswing ball, free head away in the box by Mbakazi, only as far as Darida. Again lifts it down the left, but Mudau gets to it on the byline and then knocks it off the right ankle of Soika. So first minute of stoppage time in this half almost up. Czechia leading by goal to nil. Roman Williams. And goal kick was started off from Okon. Williams looking towards Reyners, back into dismount. It goes past Reyners on the bounce, but now cleared away from Holesh. On the right hand side, Schick can't get to it. Go for South Africa. Just under 15 yards behind the halfway line. Madiba's throw. Madiba gets a return to from Mokoena. That's left from Mbakazi for Roman Williams to be on the ball. Mokoena. Left footed. Once more, Roman Williams on the ball here. Just behind the D. 2 touches for Williams. Then will he go for a long ball? So just strokes it short in midfield to Mbata. And batter now. All about 2 yards over halfway. Held up here from Mokwena. Mokwena was definitely pulled back from Lucas Chirp. So midway into the 4 minutes of first half stoppage time. South Africa took the free kick too quickly for the referee's liking. So she's happy with things now. And Mokwena have take number 2, taking the short free kick just over halfway. Mokwena back to Ime Ocon. Ocon right-footed. He's on the halfway line with Mbakazi. So left-footed past the inside left. South Africa almost 40 yards from goal with the left winger Polis. Now Polis rolls it short to Mbata. Now it's a turn from Maseko. Maseko, well, he's looking towards zone R, puts it through legs of Chirp. That goes short to Ime Ocon. Ocon again, we see that from Mudau. Ocon level with the centre circle. Can play back to Ime Ocon from Maseko. Now Williams has the ball. 8-9 yards beyond the halfway line, long towards the right hand side. Chase down here from the right back, Mudau long towards the ball. As always, just bouncing away from him. It's been down to the last minute of first half stoppage time. Just a reminder, you are watching as well as listening to us. I'm sure you're watching the game through your local broadcaster. So Kovar, unsurprisingly, taking his time with this goal kick. 35 seconds of stoppage time left in this first half, but Czechia to reserve their 1-goal advantage. Kovar looking towards Schick, it sails over him. Headed down from Ocon, now Schick can pull pass on left hand side, it's a short simple one, but couldn't find a man in red. Now here is Maseko, over halfway. Maseko keeps in play after a clumsy touch. Maseko into the attack of third. Maseko 25 yards from goal. It's the one last chance for Bafana Bafana in this half. Cross comes in, spilled for the goalkeeper, and now shot blocked. It came from Maseko, and now Czechia can come away with it with Sojka. Sojka finds Hlozek on halfway, and Hlozek driving Czechia forwards, runs into trouble in the shape of Ocon, and Bakazi prevents it from going for a corner. Schick makes a challenge, goal kick, but what a chance for South Africa. I think it was Krejci who made the block from Maseko's shot. It was a ball in from Madiba, spilt from the goalkeeper. It's a left-footed ball in, pushed away from Kovar, and it was indeed Krejci. Excellent block, shot on the swivel from Tepelo Maseko. So it's Czechia who lead at the break in Atlanta. Early goal from Michael Sadilek. It was Hlozek who just went out to the right hand side, put the cross in, couldn't find Schick, but again Sojka got onto it. Crisp pass to Sadilek in the box, and Sadilek finished home. But South Africa grown into the half well, that severely testing Kovar, but Kovar made that mistake. Again, dropping the cross, but Maseko couldn't punish. That was a brilliant block from Krejci to stop that ball going towards the back of the net. So half-time here in Atlanta, it is Czechia 1, South Africa 0.
Remember to check out FootMob's social channels on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and TikTok.
substitution. So Moffat is coming on for Jaden Adams. And South Africa really got to go for this. Moffat caused the issues. South Africa really to try and put on Czechia. Actually, it should be the single substitution. So it is indeed just the one substitution there, mate. And get back underway for the second half here in Atlanta, where Czechia looking for another solid half. Get the first of this tournament for them. For open defeat to South Africa, to South Korea, I should say. And South Africa actually took the kick-off a little bit too quickly. The blow whistle. So now take two. On the way for the second half in Atlanta. He's moved out to Mbakazi. Imeoko. D here with Williams. Mbakazi goes long. A little way there from Brana. We've got there now from Cherv. Cherv, nice spin away from Mokwena. Pokes up halfway. Cherv goes down, but the referee does award a free kick in Cherv's favour. There was a foul from Mokwena. For Cherv. Free kick for Sofal to take. Back 3 yards behind the half-line. I think that free kick goes back to Holesh. Now Krejci, I thought it was a really good first half. Ladislav Krejci. Pass backwards into the feet of Hranak. Now Hranak goes long down the far side to Sofal. It's been volleyed away by Madiba. There's a throw for Czechia. Dorida takes it, lifted from Sofal from half-line, headed away there, Mokwena, from Czechia, now pushing for him back to. It's not it from Cherv, towards the centre circle, Dorida squares it, now Krejci on halfway, it was a really nice dummy there from Schick, and now come back the chance for Czechia to make it two, brilliant block, shot came for Dorida, middle of the box. But it was Ocon, did Czechia get it back, shot towards goal, again from about 25 yards out, pushed over the bar, and it was 2 bites the cherry for Dorida. So firstly it was a cutback to Dorida in the box by Sedilek. Czechia got it back very quickly. Second shot was a powerful one. Actually, sorry, second one was from Cherv. So Lucas Cherv took on the second shot, which Robin Williams pushed over the bar. Chance there for Czechia to double their advantage. Right-hand side. Look at the likes of Vanak from this corner kick. Swing corner comes in for Sofal. Headed towards goal, it's a free header straight to the goalkeeper. It was met by Schick. Good contact, that was towards one of the corners. Czechia be 2-0 up. Williams shows it forwards for Bafana Bafana, but Czechia get it clear through Cherv. Now South Africa on the ball midfield. It's a back for Ocon. It is Muda. Moves it inside, look away. Ocon. Towards Ocon, but square to Mbakazi. It's a ball down the left-hand side towards Reyners and Madiba, but in the end, Czechia just play it back to Kovar. Foot forwards there from Klozek, link up with Schick though. So it is South Africa still on the ball with Apollos. Apollos pass blocked by Dorida. Czechia just backing off it. South Africa inside left with Moffat. Played really nice. Remember, Cardi towards the box, moved out. His shot deflects up into the air and out of touch for a corner kick. It was a striker, Lozek, who made the block. Brilliant pass from a defensive midfield. I think that was a batter with the pass in behind Czechia's left side defence. In the end, it was a really good block from Lozek. Short corner from Apollos. Apollos again into Mokwena. Apollos swings it in. It's out the box there from Holozek. Shot 35 yards out, blocked. It was taken on in the end by Mofokeng. Now can Czechia counter-attack. It breaks down though with Dorita in the centre circle. South Africa just play it back to the feet of goal by Mokawena. It was South Africa on the ball, tidy feet at the back there, and Bakazi now laid off from Reina. The W from Mofokeng looks like play it through the middle, but couldn't find the run at the end of Maseko. Now South Africa winning back in midfield. Maseko trying to play it behind for Mudau, and Mudau makes a foul in the box. Or did he? No, he didn't actually in the referee's eyes. It's cleared away in the end by Mate Kovar. Soiko moved it back to him. The referee blew a whistle for a foul for Mudau. Mudau's down himself. It was a really nice attempted ball. Reverse ball from Mofokeng. Mudau behind. It was great defensive. Actually, it was looked at the goal score for Czechia. Sadilek actually got back and made that challenge on Mudau. Scott's turned onto it. It's Kovar to clear it, but it's a free kick. Czechia's favour. Good start to the second half though. South Africa really have to go for it. Be good match for South Africa most likely. Not sort themselves out in the second half. Czechia really short free kick. It's a correct sheet. Soika losing good energy back to South Africa here. Now it is a batter. Looks towards Apollos, cleared away. Now Reina's tackled there by Krejci. It's going to Holozek. Holozek out to the left-hand side. Czechia in the attacking third. Schick on the ball. Schick to Soika. Soika towards the back stick. That's a brilliant clearance away there from Mokawena on the stretch. Then Sofal tackled out the right wing. Then a brilliant tackle won by Pollis in the 50-50 against Cherv. And that was so vital there by Mokawena. It was Dorita ghosting in the back post. It will be a Czechia throw on the right-hand side. Just a reminder, if you are watching as well as listening, make sure you are watching through your local broadcast. The throw comes in and flicked out for a corner kick. Just came off the back of Mbakazi's head. Corners be taken on the right-hand side for Czechia, looking to get that second goal. Corner whipped in, head over the bar. And it was Krejci who met it. Again, Czechia so dangerous in set-piece situations. It was a Sofal's delivery. Krejci just rose in between Mokawena and Ocon. Just got to hit the ball in the end. Krejci Mudau is Ocon. It's the back to Mbakazi. Mbakazi now left-footed pass. South Africa just behind halfway with a batter. Batter slots the ball. Batter's a light right-footed pass. It is Ocon. Goes square. So direct ball right side of South Africa, but Czechia just managed to get hold of it now. It was a Soika almost got away of Krejci. Soika clears it. On halfway. Looks for the centre. And batter. Now Polish in the half turn. South Africa inside left. 25 yards in goal. Polish finds Mudau. Mudau cuts it back. Mokawena, short pass in the box. Mokawena gets a return to it. And maybe a chance for a shot to be taken on. It's a wild one from Maseko. Edge of the box, couldn't keep it down. It opened up nicely for him to take it on with his left foot. The shot all wrong though. Really liking the tempo this second half. The best effort for Czechia in the second half from Cherv a few minutes ago. Pushed over the bar from Bronwyn Williams. To open up nicely for Cherv to take it on. So Czechia making their first substitution. Actually, 2 substitutions. It will be the Reader and Soika to come off it. So Soika and Reader are definitely the 2 that are off. And it will be Pavel Sol, Yaroslav Zeleny, 2 players on Czechia. Moving across the back, Zeleny straight in the action. Being pressed from his opposite number, moved out. Zeleny back to Kovar. I'd say Kovar just calmly guides it away. Volley forward to Mokwena. And it's now with South Africa edge of box of Polis. It is Mofokeng. Inside to Mofokeng on Madiba. Mofokeng, right footing. South Africa on the front foot here. Move down side. Next away from goal is Reyners. And now last in the edge of the box from Madiba to Polis. And now can Madiba get across it? Then Czechia very deep here. 10 minutes gone in the second half. Czechia 1, South Africa 0 in Atlanta. South Africa moved backwards. Then a cross comes in and a really heavy one in the end by Mbata. 35 yards from the target on the left-hand side. Way too much on that. Goal kick to Czechia. Hugo Bruce was pleased the way his side had come out second half. So Ranak moves the forwards, heading away. Good header there in the Czech midfield by Sedilek. South Africa in defence is Mbakazi. So therefore Oak just goes back to Williams. Williams in the deep. Williams now square to Ocon. Ocon rolls it forward, step onto it though. Is Zeleny. Now check it inside left. Schick gets his touch on edge of the box. Ocon steps in there. Ocon now pushing South Africa on the pitch. Hit forwards outside the right from Moff again towards the run on the inside right. And in the end, the flag goes up against Africa. It was a push. It was a seen to be push from Maseko. Free kick taken to Czechia. Here's Sedil. Direct to Church. Now move forwards where Wozek brings a flick on. And can find Schick. South Africa bring into the centre. Floated for Mbakazi. That's touch from Polis. Polis now rolled it behind it for Madiba. Aubrey Madiba. Madiba now once in the centre circle to Mokwena. Waiters right to Muda. Mokwena again. Right footed. Then South Africa moving it really well there. It is Mbata on the ball. Mokwena rolls it back. It's time for Mbakazi. Halfway in, South Africa inside left, and now there is an issue here for the Czechia midfielder Lucas Church. Again, was that an off the ball incident? Just gone down without anyone around him and not entirely sure what happens. Involved with Lucas Church. Seemed like it was just a slap there, the midriff of Church by Mofokeng. Now, of course, South Africa, the opening game had a substitution set off the Bafana Bafana. I wouldn't call that one. It was a light slap. But that would be a very, very harsh decision. The referee rightfully doesn't do anything significant. Just a bit of a warning from Mofokeng. I certainly think Gerb has been very crafty. Right decision was given a free kick though to Czechia. 58 minutes on the clock. South Africa by goal to nil. It's a long ball towards the right side. Wozek needs to flick on. Now Schick lays it off. There is a chance now for Czechia maybe to get ball in. Zeleny edge of the box. Zeleny rolls into the area. And now it's a cut back and it's a shot blocked. There's a shot there from Sedilek. And then Czechia just take a heavy touch with Zeleny. Be a goal kicker. Zeleny rolled that through. Good hold up play in the end, and it was cut back for Sedilek to take on the shot. It was Pavel Salt, the midfielder, held it up really well on the bot. Good pass rolled to the two substitutions linking up. Here's South Africa. A short goal kick. Here's McCarthy to Williams. Williams go long. There's a batter shown short. That's gone short in midfield to Mokoena, running onto it. It goes back to Williams. Williams drives it over the halfway line. There's a flick backwards there. Ranak can get that to Salk. Salk gets further away, but now South Africa with Mofokeng. Mofokeng squares it. Now a shot from Madiba, well wide. Took it on inside left. Just under 30 yards and goal. Got it all wrong. Madiba. Shot. So comfortable for the keeper. Just watch that one. Go well wide. His left hand post. Our gone here in Atlanta. Czechia 1, South Africa 0. Here's Ranak. He's looking long towards Zole. There you go. And Bakasi. Knock away. South Africa score. Get to register. Shot on target. Change. Next half hour. Squared across the back to Imeoka. Now Mudau. Just go back here to Okon. South Africa playing across the back at the moment. And Bakazi. Now Mokoena. Apollos. Almost right footed. Now South Africa just behind halfway. So rolled. It's inside left from Mofokeng. And South Africa only just inside the Czechia half. Now Mofokeng goes backwards. It's Imeoka. Last line breaking midfield pass. Mokoena. Shot set for Apollos. Now rolled it to Mudau. Right side of the box. Tiny bit from Mudau. Then a challenge comes in. But Krejci almost lost it, but then wins. Another challenge against Mudau. And actually the flag is up against Mudau in the end. But in the second half performance from South Africa, much better. Some really calm play between the lines and just rolled it through Mudau for the right decision given. Mudau made his move too early. The lineswoman put her flag up. Mudau put confidence behind his head in frustration, but is it clear offside? Jaroslav Zelensky receives a short free kick. That's a turn from Krejci. Krejci back to goalkeeper Mate Kovar. So forwards a really poor pass there for Kovar. Now Madiba inside, but Salt intercepts it. Now Sadilla. Is Ranak. Krejci picks out Zeleny on the left hand side, plays it down line and blows out, making the wrong. Was there pushed down Schick? Nothing given against Mbakazi. Just good strength from Mbakazi in the referee's eyes. South Africa over halfway. It's played short to Apollos. Level with the centre. There's one Apollos. Apollos now. That's the feet and knock away. Now turn from Batter, plays it through the middle. Apollos holding it up, then tackled from Slab. And from Solka now. It's Czechia on the left hand side. Salt holds it up. Back for Zeleny. It's in the Czechia area with Krejci. Kovar. Now Ranak bring it forward. It's now for Ranak. Sadilek goes square. Here's Holesh down the right. Footwork from Czechia. Holesh again. Daisy cuts a pass through the centre. Now time for Zeleny to take it over halfway. Left-hand side. 63 minutes on the clock there. In Atlanta, Czechia 1, South Africa 0. Just a reminder if you are watching the game as well as listening to us, make sure you're watching it through your local broadcaster. Czechia on the ball here in the halfway line. Krejci. Just wants more players to show for the ball. Krejci on the ball again. We'll lead on that back. Krejci walks over halfway. Krejci left footed, calm pass. Now playing down the inside left Czechia. It's Zole. It's Zeleny down line towards her. Azola. To be a clip there from Azola on Mudau. Mudau down holding with his left leg in pain. Free kick to South Africa. Referee just checking how Mudau is. was, I tell you what, it was when Zolak was just trying to plant his foot down to the ground after being a bit off balance, just landed on the right knee of Mudau. So free kick for Bafana Bafana to take. Czechia leading by a goal to 0, but Mudau's going down his sock just to see how his knee is. His knee looks to be fine, thankfully. So Imeokon with the free kick for South Africa. And direct on the right hand side. It's touched there by Maseko. Into Zeleny. Now uses Mudau playing the Bafana Bafana half. Now back in their box with Ocon. Williams right footed. And Bakazi is Williams. Williams walks the ball into the D. And batter asking for it. Williams has the right foot on the ball and then just flicks it a yard or two further ahead of him. Always stopped at the moment. Now Williams drives it towards the left-hand side. And Apollos really controlled it. The problem was the ball was already out of touch. Czechia throw. Czechia just trying to keep this game calm, keep it in their favour. 25 minutes left here in Atlanta. And certainly posted up the players look like they're feeling the heat. So Thomas Souček, big physical presence. Known for playing at West Ham United. So the double substitution will also be Lucas Robot to come on, and Evans Makopa also coming on for South Africa. And substitution now being made, so Makopa can come and make the difference. Looks to be will be the Czechia number 9, Adam Zolak, taking off for Lucas Provod. Souček to come on. Also, as it stands, the match winner, Michael Sadilek, is coming off. So substitution now made for Czechia, and also for South Africa it was Ikram Reyners came off for Evidence Makopa. So we're back on the way now, all the way from South African backline. Bakazi, that's just a touch off Mokawena. Throw for Czechia. Sufal down the right hand side. Czechia do win another throw, this time through the substitute Provod. So Czechia to try and get a long throw in. 67 minutes on the clock here in Atlanta. Czechia leads South Africa by a goal to 0. Huge 3 points. Czechia in this tournament they can hold up. And it's so fast. Long throw comes in, flicked off the Krejci, cleared away. And then fully cleared out the box now from Bakazi for Bafana Bafana in the Czechia half. There's Ramak just letting it bounce. Back to his goalkeeper. Matej Kovar goes long. So push on the back of Provod. The referee doesn't want anything to do with that. South Africa with Mbakazi. Way in his half. Mbakazi square for Ocon. Mudau makes himself available. Mudau, left-footed pass, and halfway here, South Africa, and then they lose the ball cheaply. And it is Czechia getting back here with Salt. Now, ball towards the centre circle, really sharp turn there from Czechia. It was a poor pass though, towards Zeleny. It was a sharp turn in the middle for Lucas Churga. To be for Lucas Churga. Weight the pass right, so having that hydration break now. Czechia going in front, and South Africa giving it a really good count themselves in the second half. Again, it was good as they got, but can't find that equaliser. And they move through the thirds well. That's some really good football, and I'd say a strength of South Africa has been their consistency. They've had the defeat against Egypt in Africa's major international tournament. That did end a remarkable 27-match unbeaten run. The manager Hugo Bruce has kept a tight-knitted bunch together, so again, there has been a real familiarity with the squad. Just the quality though on the global stage, it's It's been the Achilles heel for South Africa again. And again, they're not clinical enough as well. They've had too many times where fans have seen their nation pass up golden opportunities and being able to predict what will follow again. You know, that defeat to Cameroon in January in this major international tournament. So again, the fans though have been absolutely terrific here, I must say, and they always bring great vibes and certainly we wanted to see plenty of players from the team. Haven't really seen that though, but it's been a real solid job from Czechia here. And stuff, a nice base about them and stuff. Krejci. There's a line of balls from Girona again. He's actually unusually prolific score for centre back. He's been very, very impressive on the ball. And I'll say that for sure the standout man for Czechia. Again, qualifying though was pretty hectic for the Czechs. Again, Ivan Hasek was sacked after hugely disappointing group stage results, which included a 5-1 loss to Croatia, got beat 4-2 by England last night. Had to defeat the Faroes as well. Then Thomas Souček restricted the captaincy because players didn't thank the fans after a match. And now under Miroslav Kubek, the team that showed character in the playoffs, who have beaten Ireland and Denmark on penalties after trailing 2-0 in the semi-finals. So he's done a really good job. Miroslav Kubek knows that oldest manager, by the way, in World Cup history, and Hugo Broos did hold the record for just 7 hours, surpassing the former Greece boss also Rogan. Certainly Czechia just want to keep this lead, and great achievement from Miroslav Kubek to be the oldest manager in the tournament's history. Czechia now goes back underway, and it is checking the ball here, back line with Robin Hlanek into the feet of Ante Kovar. So flick on there. On the right hand side now, South Africa have it back here with Mbakazi. Here's Roman Williams. Mbakazi. And Mbakazi, really good strength. And back to Roman Williams. Williams has it inside the D. Square across the box to Ime Ocon. Williams in front of the penalty spot. Williams touches with his right foot. And now it's a long ball forwards. Away by Czechia. Now it's a ball down the right hand side. And South Africa is on the edge of the box with Apollos. Apollos now outside the area. Apollos can get the ball in. It's been cleared away and flicked out the box, and Salk. There's hold up play from Schick. Now Schick forwards and Salk trying to make the run. Couldn't quite find him. And it's back from Ime Ocon to Roman Williams. And South Africa just on the ball here. And towards the halfway line, it's Ime Ocon. First line from Mockaway now. Sharp turn. Inside right there for Maseko. Cross comes in towards the back post, headed down and straight at the goalkeeper. Header came from Evidence Makopa. It's a roll short to Krejci. Souček. Now it's Czechia. The back here with Vrana. Sofal moves it inside. Now Souček holds it up. There was a clear foul there from Mofokeng. A definite clip on the ankle. Evidence Bakopa a moment ago. Just couldn't generate foul that was needed. And Czechia lift it forward. Scores left hand side, heavy touch there. In the end from Sok on the near side. And South clear the lines now. Looks forwards from Maseko. Czechia win it back. It's a ball from Holesh towards the attacking third, but away for Mbakazi. Now South Africa in the centre circle. Space open up a bit here now, even though Czechia have the lead. And it's a turn, it's a foul there. It certainly was a real sharp turn on the inside right. And Krejci just came across and made the foul. It was Maseko who was taken out. And Miroslav Krejci just with the late challenge. So South Africa, quarter now left in this match. And they try to at least get their opening point of the tournament. As I can see. So it is a free kick for South Africa to take. And inside right. 25, 26 yards away from goal. Looks to be Madiba and Apollo standing behind it. So Madiba was the square free kick. Now shot 25 yards out from Peter Block. Now it's moved out in the centre circle. Referee's blown a whistle back. I'm not exactly sure why. Referee's blew a whistle. I think there are two balls on the pitch at once. And it looks to be. That's the reason why. It's a drop ball now for the conductor. Yeah, I think it was Rudal saying the ball, the ball, there's an issue with the ball now. The cross comes in, headed away from Krejci. South Africa in the centre circle with Imeokon. Here's Mudal. Mudal now. The ball passed back to him. Imeokon. Short square pass. Easily trapped there. And Mbakazi. Now played short. That's the feet of Maseko. South Africa just gone halfway to Mbakazi. Apollos. Is Mbakazi again. Now Imeokon. It's a long ball forward from Mokwena. Didn't quite find evidence for Cope in the end, and Czechia get it clear on the back from Krejci. Certainly putting up top performance. So substitution here. You see, this one looks to be for Czechia. Will be Lucas Cherv making way. Coming on as with Zima. Just now Czechia see out this match and the opening points of the tournament. Throwing up be taken from Krejci. Laid backwards and it's a ball layoff in the end from Quobod. And now South Africa bursting forwards and Mokwena. Mokwena was taken out there. It's a free kick for South Africa. The inside right. Hugo Bruce certainly pleased about that. He feels it should be a yellow card. It's Thomas Socek who pulled back the South African midfield. It's a short free kick from Bata. Now words in the box to Apollos. Apollos heavy touch on the byline, then goes across. It's blocked from Krejci. It will be a corner kick on the right-hand side to South Africa. It was again more brilliant defensive work from Krejci. Short free kick from South Africa. And Krejci across the byline with Apollos back to cross, actually deflected back off Apollos. And it is a goal kick to Czechia. Goal kick taken short. Salt with the diagonal now to Lenny. Controls. There's a poor battles pass there for Czechia, which Makopa latches onto. So Makopa on the right wing, 79 minutes on the clock. Czechia 1, South Africa 0. It's the first time ball out towards the right hand side for South Africa. Good challenge that came there from Krejci. Now it'll be a throw for South Africa to take on the right hand side. Level with the penalty area, which Mudau takes. Back to the feet of Mofokeng. It is Ocon on the ball. Now Mokoena. 35 yards from goal. Mokoena plays out midfield towards the right side. Mudau. Mr. Ocon. Square. Into the feet of Apollos. Apollos works it back in the middle to Mokoena. It's a layoff. Into the feet of Ocon. Right-footed from Mokoena. And South Africa in possession, but only 10 minutes to go in Atlanta. And we find that leveller. And South Africa keep the ball here, but not trying to bite it forwards. Ocon to Mokoena in the send circle. And short from Mbakazi now. Polish battles to Mokoena, again work to the right hand side. Now can just maybe put in there from Maseko. Maseko got to Maseko. His shot blocked from Salk, and the referee as she points to the spot, looks like, is it a free kick or it looks like it's a penalty? It is a penalty to South Africa. There's a handball in the box from the Czechia substitute, Pavel Salk. So massive chance for South Africa to get back into this. I couldn't quite tell. That was a penalty for a few seconds. And it was Maseko cutting. And it hit Salk's arm in the box, but the question was it tucked in enough? I think VAR will have a look at this one, but it has hit the arm of Pavel Salk. So the South African bench were up in arms. They wanted the penalty immediately. And it was awarded by the referee. In a moment, we are going to have a look at it. So they've seen enough to definitely beat this as a penalty. So the responsibility from the spot goes to Teboho Mokoena. Huge moment in this group. It's Mokoena from the spot. And Mate Kovar keep Czechia's advantage at bay. Responsibility is massive on Teboho Mokoena's shoulders. Kovar making himself big on the spot. So Mokoena now, deep breath, ready to step up. Let's see if he can finish this for Mokoena. Right footed, sends the keeper the wrong way. And we are level with 7 minutes to go here in Atlanta. What a vote for South Africa. Their opening goal of this year's competition. Teboho Mokoena. Right-footed, sending Mate Kovar the wrong way, and that is how to take a penalty under extreme pressure. So the deep breath, right-footed, sending Kovar the wrong way, and that was an excellent penalty. Struck the right foot of Teboho Mokoena. No keeping that one out. Power, precision. Excellent stuff from South Africa number 4. And we have a real game on our hands in Atlanta. Czechia 1, South Africa 1. South Africa made another substitution Tapula Maseko is off and Sebele Bele is on the pitch. So 6 minutes and all time to go. And Czechia, the lead back to South Africa, complete turns around. Sebele gets on from the centre circle, but it's only as far as Zeleny. Zeleny over halfway. Zeleny driving forwards away from Sebele Bele. That's a really poor pass there. In the end from Zeleny to Krobot, who just pulled out to the left-hand side. And the South African fans always bring privacy and noise following that at this tournament. So South Africa now deserve that equaliser as well. The balance of play. The ball here with Mokoena, who scored the penalty of Polis. Wasn't off so foul. Polis now pokes it back. Here's Muda. That's a long diagonal from Bata towards the left-hand side. Cross comes in, headed away from Krejci. And now South Africa get it back, and Bata looks to strike it back to the box, blocked from Pavel Sol. South Africa in the centre circle. Now it's Imeokon. Muda rolls it on the inside right. Held up here from Makopa. Wasn't in tandem though, Muda was already making the run down the right, and Makopa's going to play into his feet. So, miscommunication to the pair. Now pick from Czechia. Poke forwards towards Sol. And lose it so cheap. Czechia have been poor the second half attacking wise. Mokoena, he's challenged from Socek, and it rolls out of play. So it will be a Czechia throw. 4 minutes and normal time to go here in Atlanta. So throw taken, flicked off and Sol, but running onto it is Williams. And Williams now collects. Williams rolls that to Imeokon. Half turn from Mokoena. Now to Williams. Mbakazi. Again, going the direct route toward the Polis. It's headed away from Zima. Now Socek. Here's Pavel Sol on the right-hand side for Czechia. Sol, good challenge there on Pavel Sol. Now South Africa give the ball away, clumsy from Mokoena. Lenny puts the ball in. South Africa managed to flick it away. Clear the lines out the box, and now Socek gets onto it midfield. Now Evans Makopa gets it back for Bafana Bafana. Middle their half. 3 minutes of normal time remaining here in Atlanta. Czechia 1, South Africa 1. Roman Williams square in the box. Now is Muda. And Mokoena, deepest midfield at the moment. Here's South Africa. Out now to Sebele Bele. Return to Mokoena. Now South Africa on the ball in the centre circle. It's a square pass there from Imeokon. Now Mokoena, 30 yards to goal, puts the cross in. Cleared away from Sima. Now South Africa take the shots on. Edge of the box with Sebele Bele, but Krobot got down to it. Now it's a short roll. It's a roll out there from Mate Krobot. It is Shaki on the ball. So Olesh and Monat combining. Olesh again. Squares it now. Socek down the line. Nice first touch there from Krobot. Krobot combining well on Krobot. Ball down the right flank to Pavel Sol. Sol keeps it well. Now towards So found the box, but it's great work there. Tracking back to clear it for a corner kick. And it was Mbata with that excellent tracking run. So corner for Czechia on the left-hand side, on the right-hand side. So be taken. Usual suspect Vladimir Sofal. And bit of a discussion going on between Patrick Schick to go knock away with the referee. And it's the last minute of the normal time here in Atlanta. And it was Czechia 1, South Africa 1. So Vladimir Sofal lifts the corner in, can't find Socek though, headed away. Now South Africa and batters it down to the ground, gives the way to Salt though. So Czechia, wide right, Socek. Now Czechia get a cross in, Costa's coming, headed away though. He's looking for the head of Probot. Here is Zeleny. Czechia, still with Zeleny on the left-hand side. Zeleny trying to stay on his feet. He was fouled there by Sabele Bele. So free kick on the left-hand side for Czechia. There's a definite trip there on Zeleny by Sabele Bele. And Vladimir Sofal will be delivering his free kick. 7 minutes of stoppage time here in Atlanta. Czechia 1, South Africa 1. Vladimir Sofal to take. Sofal, he's standing square onto the ball. Will whip it in. Sofal's whipping, flicked, and it's blocked. It was Zeleny won the head, and then Socek on the right hand side. The flag goes up against Czechia. And there's more frustration for Czechia. It was a lovely free kick in from Sofal. Header from Zeleny. Actually blocked his own man in. Rana was in offside position, so that's why the flag went up against Czechia. So Roman Williams to take the free kick for South Africa. It goes long now towards the left-hand side. Magoba headed away from Zima. And Sofal, he can't keep the ball in play. So it's a throw for South Africa. A minute and a half into stoppage time. It is South Africa now in the middle, Mokwena on the stretch. And prods it towards the right-hand side. It's given towards Mokwena and leaves it Mokwena. And Mokwena and Ocon make a mess of the possession. Now Czechia halfway with Schick. It's in the centre circle. Playing forwards now from Zima. Socek's to play through in the box, and that's great defending there from Mbakazi. Gone across and wins the goal kick as well. Off of Provod. Certainly South Africa uncomfortable in possession. And there's certainly been much better the second half, South Africa. 4.5 minutes of stoppage time left here in Atlanta. So it's ball forwards flicked on now from Makopa. Picked up from Zima, back to his goalkeeper Kovar. Goes long. It's a sliding clearance in the centre circle from Mokwena. Now Madiba. Madiba to Polis. Madiba again. South Africa on the left-hand side at the moment with Mofokeng. Mofokeng, deflect the pass, goes in the middle, step onto it. In the end is Krejci. Now here's Salt. Ball down line towards Salt and Czechia. On the front foot now on the left-hand side. Salt takes in the box. Salt onto his left foot, drills it low, completely missed by Schick. And South Africa clear. And as far as Provod. Provod shot wide. And that's a chance for Czechia. Midway into the 7 minutes of stoppage time. It was Salt with the cross. Schick completely missed the ball. Bobble clearance away from Mokwena. And it fell into the feet of Provod. By a touch from Krejci. Provod just failed to find the target. It was a goal kick to South Africa. Away. Pocket from Zima. Zima. Now Sofa deflect the ball forwards. And onto it is Ship. Ship clips it. Really nice touch, 35 yards from goal. From Gretchen. It's a second touch wrong. South Africa have it now with Mokoena looking towards the centre circle to Polis. Now Polis clips it towards the wide right. Sebele Bele onto his right foot. Sebele Bele cross blocked. Sebele Bele again looks behind him to Muda. It is Mbata. Mokoena. Polis now Mokoena again. And South Africa wide left with Makoko. We have just 2 minutes of stoppage time left there. And this kicks off the second round of group fixtures in this competition. Lifted forward to Muda. Trap on the chest now, Makopa, left-footed shot straight to Kovar. Great opportunity for South Africa. Now Czechia going along from the back. It's a poor ball from Olesh. South Africa, the team looking most likely to win this one apiece with a minute and a half to go. Tender roll through ball to Polis. But Madiba, but intercepted from Socek. Kovar trying to turn the centre circle. He's dispossessed though. Muda to Makopa. And now Muda heading towards the box. Muda lays onto Makopa. And now is there going to be a chance for South Africa to take a shot on? There's a drag back to the piece of Sebele Bele. Sebele Bele leaves it. Shot blocked again from the left back Madiba in the box. We just have 1 minute of stoppage time left. It's came off a shin and then bounced off the right leg of David Zima. So short quarter from South Africa. 40 seconds left. Now can South Africa get the cross in? It's a really heavy ball from left-hand side. Too much on that one. It's been kept in play. Brilliantly from Ime Okong. Tiny feet from Okong. Now cut back for Mbakazi. Mbakazi, he goes for a 35-yard shot, but blocked from Thomas Socek. Czechia trying to push up the pitch. Just 15 seconds left. South Africa go back to Roman Williams. Williams now. One last chance. Long ball towards Makopa. Headed away from Vana. Now Zeleni. And the referee blows a final whistle. It's finished one apiece here in Atlanta. And Czechia and South Africa lost their opening group games. Can't find their first 3 points of the tournament. Sadilek put Czechia in front in the opening 6 minutes. Good finish underneath the goalkeeper, but South Africa's